Now from a place that's seen its share of great moments through the years, a look at the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight it's the first of four between the Texas Rangers and the Oakland A's. A's baseball is on the air next. Daniel Gossett will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So stepping in, Elvis Andrus. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Elvis Andrus.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Start of a 4-game set as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been very good in Dero. Through the first 4 games of this homestand, big donut, 0. 0-4, that's not going to cut it in this league.
Yeah, we started to hear a spattering of boos yesterday coming from the home faithful. They have to find a way to right the ship.
So next to the plate for Texas, Joey Gallo. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Gallo is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you. Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he fouls this one off. Here it comes, 0-2. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
This is line to left. Oh, what happened? He can't make the play.
Man, I'm not sure what to make of this one. The ball was hit hard, but it looked routine. The only thing I could think of is maybe he lost it in the lights there. That's a tough break.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity here as the side is retired. Rangers leave a pair. It's the Rangers 0, A's coming up on Major League Baseball, the show. Matt Moore, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, lefty Matt Moore, he's kind of been a puzzler. We've always had this saying, we want more, we want more, we want more. I think what a lot of teams want from Matt Moore is a few more balls in the strike zone. It's never been a question about the arm. 95 to 97 with great movement, great overhand curveball, and his changeup at times can be deadly. If he's on, he's the kind of guy that can shut down any team anywhere. The problem with Matt Moore, inconsistently throwing in the strike zone.
And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Next up for the A's, Marcus Semien. Mano-a-mano matchup numbers against Matt Moore. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Moore, the former San Francisco Giant. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Now a swing and a chance for the third baseman, Beltre. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's. We are still scoreless.
Right fielder.
Bold strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Pulled toward right center field. Powell has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Batting 7.
So striding forward now, Ronald Guzman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. No balls and 1 strike. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting 8. The left fielder, number 5.
Up next for the Rangers, Willie Calhoun. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
1 ball. Way outside. 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Rangers set down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Chris Davis now. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game. I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
A bouncer up the middle, fielded by Adore. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Striding in for Oakland, Jake Smolinski. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gallo racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. As a look, now the pitch. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
And it's 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
2-1 to the A's first baseman. Into the corner and slicing foul. In the dirt here. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Bottom of the second here with no score. Line, but speared on a hop. And that's the second out.
Batting seventh, catcher Jonathan.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Runner in scoring position with two gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And, oh, they say he beat the throw, safe at third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. 1-1 home. And this is on the ground now for Andrus. It's short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here into the box now, Juan Centeno, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Good break to that one, and he's in command. 0-2.
Two great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away. Here's Elvis Andrus now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Andrus stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pinch. Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. There goes Elvis. Pitch misses the throw down. And it'll be too late to get Andrus as he's safe at second base. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Due to follow here is Adrian Beltre. The 3-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 3-1. Bullet back up the middle. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Third baseman number 29, Adrian Beltre.
So 2 are gone here in the Rangers' third, and digging in the third baseman Adrian Beltre. And they'll go ahead and issue Beltre the free pass.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Coming to the plate now, Rougned Odor, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Fouled off. In his career, Odor has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Back up the, oh no, that got him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Rangers leave a pair. Home half of the third coming up, no score. Now the A's designated hitter, Mark Hanna, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Mark Hanna.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
So that'll bring in the outfielder, Boog Powell, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Kenna aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit on the ground to short, and Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right now.
Here's Eric Ibar now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Moore delivering here on 1-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. None out, runners at first and second. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield. And the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Now batting.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box, Marcus Semien. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Now a ground ball for Andrus at short. This could be 2. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the run will score as the A's get off to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Guzman is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance. Jake Smolinski. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Powell on third. Pinder on second. Semien at first. 2 out in the inning. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. Line drive to center field. Gallo is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So 1 run on 4 base hits, no errors, and 3 left. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the A's 1 and the Rangers nothing. Leading off the inning, Nomar Mazara, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
No balls and a strike to count. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. To his left, Semien on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. First offering on its way. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far.
Nope.
And the changeup is way low that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground to the right side. Semien's there. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. The 1-1 misses, ball 2. Three balls and a strike to Willie Calhoun. The 3-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second, taken in by Semien. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Rangers battle back to tie things up on this solo. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Calhoun is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gallo is after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Mark Hanna. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gallo sprinting after it, and that retires the side. A's are gone in order. Fifth inning coming. Striding in once again, Juan Centeno. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Sliced hard on the ground. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting number 1.
So one away here with the bases empty, and it's back to the top of the lineup now for Elvis Andrus. Lays off 1-0. Here it comes now to Andrus. Popped him up. In there, a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Here's the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. And there are two away now. So a man at third here with two gone and set to stand in. A guy who seems to get better with age, the dangerous Adrian Beltre. Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with two away.
Second baseman, Ruben Odor.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rougned Odor, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and two gone here in the fifth. Strike one to start the at-bat. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And another foul ball. Lifted in the air to center. Smolinski is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a. So that'll bring in the outfielder, Boog Powell. He'll start things out with Matt Moore as we get the inning underway. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left.
But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen. A foul ball.
Now another 0-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball 1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Eric Ibar. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he pops it up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. 1-1.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Swing, and he pops him up. On the move is Chu. And no one will get this one. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Chad Pinder. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Line to the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Both teams battling the in now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
A 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Smolinski going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The right fielder, number 17.
So one away now. That'll bring in Shin-Soo Choo. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The 0-2 once more. Lifted the other way out to left center. Davis is under it. Oh no, it drops. Now Chu around second. He'll try for 3. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Ronald Guzman. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, look at Simeon. What a play.
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some great athleticism, and it winds up being an RBI groundout instead.
Standing in now, Willie Calhoun. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. No hits to this point. Hot shot down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Oh, but the feet of the shortstop is off the mark.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Juan Centeno. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rangers will have to be content with just the 1. Part of the order, 3. Striding in once again, Marcus Semien. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Second baseman.
First pitch on its way. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. And now pitch on the way. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Semien is retired, and there's 1 away.
The left fielder, number 2.
Digging in once again, Chris Davis. And his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game. Pounding his zone.
A bouncer to the left side. And there's out number 2.
Center fielder, number 5.
Ready for another shot now, Jake Smolinski. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First offering on its way. And no swing apparently, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
Hey, he had just retired 10 straight until that base hit right there. That's into almost 4th inning of him not ever seeing the stretch. We'll see how he does with a runner on now.
Stepping in, Matt Olson. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Behind 0-2 now.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Forget.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Daniel Kalun will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. In there at the knees, strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Beltre behind with an 0-2 count now.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So in is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0-2 at this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And that's in there for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Gallo comes on now, and he has it 1 down. So now it's Mark Canha. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit. Throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Up with it, Centeno. And the throw is in time. Canha is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting. Right.
So that'll bring in the outfielder, Boog Powell. 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Leading off the inning, Rougned Odor, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. In there, strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high. Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. And there's ball 2 now. The 2-1 is taken for strike 2. The 2-2. Hit to second. Simeon's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Ready once again, Nomar Mazara. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Here comes another 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Too low, 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. He was able to keyhole a strike on 2-0 to keep the inning alive.
First baseman, Ronald.
Ready for another chance? Ronald Guzman, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. 2-0 count. The pitch very weakly on the ground, but it's foul. Strike 1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Texas. They still lead it. Jake Diekman will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Here's Eric Ibar now. His past history with Jake Diekman. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
Eric Ibar.
Here's the first pitch to him. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Swinging a soft liner. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely. Striding in for Oakland, Chad Pinder. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch coming, here it is. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. 1 there, back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play. Digging in, Marcus Semien. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. 1-0 pitch on the way. And that one just missed outside.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
2-1 now. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Now a ball rolled softly to second. Odor is up with it, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Up next for the Rangers, Juan Centeno. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Just missing here, 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom-of-the-order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike one. Set. Here's the 3-1. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And a swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth. In now, Elvis Andrus. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Line toward the alley in left center. Smolinski is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. Keone Kela enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. Here's Chris Davis now. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-1, here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Davis waits on the 1-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Chris Davis.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Jake Smolinski. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Matt Joyce will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Change up, a little bit inside, 1-0. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
And there's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw will be in time to get him at first base, and the Rangers have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Texas Rangers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Matt Moore gets the win.
Hey there, baseball fans. Justin Allegri. The season is still young. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Starting out west. Off the